What is up with everyone? Paul from Timeless Productions here, and today we're going to be going through how to get the Bring Shiela Home Safely achievement in Halo Infinite. All you have to do is take the Scorpion tank down the road all the way to the House of Reckoning without it blowing up. Now, what you're going to want to do is take your time as much as possible. I did mine on normal. You could probably do it on casual. Casual? Recruit? Casual. A lot easier. I couldn't remember the difficulty. But just take your time. Every time you see enemies, just try to shoot them, blow them up from as far back as you possibly can. If you see enemies from a distance, just fire at them, destroy them, kill them. Anything you have to do, make that stuff happen, and just keep your distance as best as possible. As you guys can see right here, I'm doing that from all the way back here. The enemies can't shoot me. They know I'm here, but they can't hit me at all. So I'm just trying to destroy everything I can, kill all of the enemies that I possibly can before I move forward. And just keep your time, keep your distance, and just move as slowly as possible. Again, all you have to do is make it there without the Scorpion blowing up. Now, a lot of vehicles in this game are like paper. You get hit a couple of times, and that's it. You're just going to get destroyed in 5 seconds. Any regular weapon can destroy any vehicle in this game. So, if you see a turret, especially later on when you have to fight the race, just take your time, stay at a distance, keep your distance between them, and just do your thing. As you guys can see, I kill all the enemies inside of here. A Wraith popped up, and I backed up as much as possible. Watch out for the gunners on the Wraith. I got hit by the actual rocket from them, but thank God I did not get blown up, and it didn't damage the Scorpion tank too much. Then after you come around this little bend of this house, there's going to be a couple of more enemies right around this corner that you're going to have to go ahead and take out. There's also a guy sitting up here with a skewer. Make sure you take him out before he hits you with that. That thing will damage the Scorpion indefinitely. So, boom, just pull up right here, fire. There is a shade turret that you're going to want to destroy before you go around this bend, and there will be some enemies that will come running out if you already haven't taken them out. There are wraiths and there are snipers around here. As you guys can see, I also did have a couple of marines that I managed to keep alive that were following me down the road. They were helping out a little bit, or as much as they possibly could. They weren't exactly the best help, but of course I had one on the gunner and a couple of more just running behind, taking out enemies on the ground, shooting them from a distance for me. This way I wasn't too hurt or damaged as I was doing it. Coming around this next bend, we're going to watch out for the ghosts and the wraiths. This is where things really pick up, and you are going to have to jump out of the Scorpion coming up here, but if you stay right up here, fire down on where the gate is and destroy all of the enemies, blow up everything you possibly can, you will be good. Make sure if they are firing at you that they do miss. You know, if you gotta pull the Scorpion back, if you gotta do whatever you gotta do to make sure it happens, do your thing. And boom, they almost hit me right there. I pulled back just a little bit and pulled forward. Watch out again for the ghosts and for the bigger enemies. There are hunters down here as well at the gate, so just make sure that you handling them as fast as possible. You want to get the bigger enemies, the vehicles, dispatched as fast as possible. This way you don't have to worry about them too much. And as we're pulling up to this gate, we're going to go ahead and hop out of our Scorpion, so because we're going to have to open the gate. We do have to make it all the way to the House of Reckoning. In order to do that, you have to open up the gate and climb back into the Scorpion. So what I did was I just made sure all the enemies around here were completely dispatched. I hopped out of the Scorpion and made it all the way to the opposite side to go ahead and open the gate. Just grapple up. Once you get up here, there will be a drop pod that drops to your right. Make sure that you dispatch of all these enemies as fast as possible. Watch out for that brute. There is a elite in here with a sword. Make sure you take care of him before he kills you with the sword. Kill all of the skirmishers that end up being inside of this room, and go ahead and get your gate open. There was actually one enemy that I missed, but took him out. Then go ahead, open up your gate, boom, just like that, and you'll be able to move this scorpion in. What I was trying to do was find a sniper or any long-range weapon so I could take out as many enemies as I possibly could right here. I actually got hit directly by the Wraith. As long as you do have a checkpoint, though, you can always reset your checkpoint to get your scorpion back, of course, if you end up actually getting it blown up before you get the achievement. But doing the same thing again, I was trying to find a weapon to go ahead and fire down at them to make this a little bit easier just to see. I actually ended up using the Mangler and destroying some of those coils right there, threw some grenades over there, and I waited for these phantoms that pull in to go ahead, drop off the enemies that it has to drop off, and for the phantoms to go ahead and leave. Because if I would have pulled the scorpion in with these phantoms, they would have completely destroyed me in 5 seconds or less. Just throw a couple of these little coils out, see what I could hit with them, see if I can get any damage done to them. I actually hit that shade turret directly, which was absolutely amazing. And let's go ahead and hop in to our beloved scorpion tank. And I ended up not even opening up the gate in this one, so I had to run all the way back and open up the gate. But once you get the gate open, just go ahead and the same thing, move slowly, carefully, watch from a distance any enemies that you can dispatch as fast as possible. Go ahead and do your thing. Boom. Watch out for those wraiths that they do drop off. I took out these two ghosts, and then I saw those enemies right over there. Boom, destroyed that coil so that I can blow them all up in one foul swoop. Shot down a little more on them just to see if I could hit anything from over here. And moving around this little bend to our right is going to be where there's going to be a whole bunch of wraiths and enemies just waiting for us. Boom. We managed to get those dispatched. Any enemies that are stragglers that survived, I managed to dispatch right there. Watch out for that shade turret just in case that thing came back online from another enemy. And we're just going to go ahead and move forward. After you get past this big point, and all the wraiths are here, and all the enemies are here, once you get past this, there are no more enemies, so you don't have to worry about it. Once you get rid of those wraiths, those ghosts, and you wait for the phantoms to leave, you will be 100% good. Now, I did end up missing a couple of enemies, but thank God that they did not hit the scorpion. This guy managed to hit me, but boom, blew him up in 5 seconds. And moving down the road just a little more, there is one more wraith at the end that we're going to have to go ahead and take care of as fast as possible. Luckily for the scorpion, you can fire at it from a distance. There is a lot better range for the scorpion than it is for a wraith, thank God. And boom, with the wraith gone, we're going to go ahead and do our thing and pull right up to the House of Reckoning as fast as we possibly can. Like I said, after you get all of these enemies dispatched, there are no more enemies after this. And you're just going to go ahead, pull down the road just a little bit more. Watch out for any straggler enemies, any other enemies that are just sitting around. I use my visor just to make sure, see if there's any enemy vehicles hiding and waiting for me. Boom, took out this one elite. And right up here at this tower, we're just going to go ahead and try to take out any snipers that might be lurking inside of it. And we're just going to go ahead and pull right up to the House of Reckoning. And it's as simple as that, guys. We managed to get all the way here without getting our beloved scorpion tank blown up. And once you get here, the gate will automatically open. You're just going to pull your scorpion in all the way up here to the bridge. And once you get to the bridge, you're going to have to actually open the bridge up yourself. So you're just going to pull it as close as you possibly can. Hop up there, hit the control pad for it. And once you hit the control pad for it, you're going to have to hop back inside of the scorpion and drive the scorpion directly over the bridge in order for your achievement to pop. And once you've done that, and you've done it without blowing it up, your achievement will pop and you will get the Bring Shiela Home Safely achievement in Halo Infinite. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Halo Infinite content and more content on the channel. And without further ado, Goodbye, and remember to be timeless.